Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going over a prototype that I've been creating. It's taken me so long for Override. Now, this idea is truly all mine, I promise. And it's an idea that I've been actually having ever since this new game came out. So, as you can see here, this video I'll be going over my intake ideas and my lifting ideas, because we know that it's a stacking game, and as it gets higher and higher, it's gonna be a little more challenging, right? So what I've been creating is something that'll actually might work. Now, if you take a closer look, we'll forget about that this entire section here, that the actual arms. First, I want to go over the actual intake system. So this intake system is actually really cool because it's got one feature in here, actually multiple features, but one feature that I think personally is the best because it's really useful especially in this game. And this is an original idea. So what I've been thinking about is, first of all, I've had an idea that I'd use these rubber flex wheel things, and I would chain this motor to this so that we don't waste extra motors, because we already know that we have a limitation on the amount of watts we can use. So I'm chaining these two together, and what will happen is it'll spin up the game object into this area right here. Now, we all know that this is where my cool idea comes in. We all know that this is actually the we all know that there's a object in the game, this hourglass shape. I'll show you. So we all know that these hourglass shapes. Here we go. So we've all seen this, right? Now this hourglass shape thing, these pins, we all know that if we stack this side onto this color, it won't count as a point. The only way you count it as a point is if it's showing on if the color is showing. So if I stack this solid side onto the red side, 0 points. But if I get this transparent and put it on here and it shows this color, then it'll count. So my idea here is that it'll pull up, the hourglass shape object, and if we're trying to stack it onto a cone here, right? But we've got the solid side here, so that it would only stack the solid side. There's a way where we can take this motor, we'll spin this entire thing around. So, say we have here, I gotta search it up now. Here we go. So, say we suck up, oh my god, I keep saying it. Imagine we pull up, so we intake this side, that we're intaking an hourglass shape object, and we intake this side facing up. And if we stack it on top of here, it's not going to count as a point. Well, in my intake here, if this motor will spin this entire thing the other way, so then this shape will be facing up. It's really hard to explain, but I think it's a very it's a great idea that might actually just work, because it'll work, and it's more efficient than just trying to flip it manually. This actually works. Now that's my intake idea. There's also another way you can do this. You can use mesh rollers here instead of using the flex wheels. You can use mesh rollers. Those provide more friction, I guess, but you'll also have to do some measurements here. That's like in between, right? Oops, these in between, but you can use mesh rollers. I suggest using these flex wheels because the flex wheels could actually are have more grip on them. So I would suggest that. Anyway, that's that. Next I want to go over my idea for these my leverage system. So we all know that this is a stacking game, right? So my first idea was that we could use some sort of piston to lift this up and down. But I realized that wouldn't be as powerful, right? So I've created this mechanism where there'll be a motor right here where my mouse is, and it can lift this up and down, so this will go higher, right? And then there's another one here. I'm going to chain the motor from here up to here where my mouse is, and that'll also lift this up and down, so we get like maximum height here. We know that I forget what the maximum height of stacking is. I think it's 50 something inches. But anyway, it's a great idea to use. Now, if we combine the total of these motors, so there's going to be 1, 2. I haven't added the motors here, sorry guys. But if we add those motors here, we come to, let's first count 11 watts. There's going to be 1 11 watt, and then 5.5. We're going to put a 5.5 here chained, 5.5 here chained. So in total, we've used let me do the calculations. 5.5, 5.5, that's 11. 5.5. So we've used 27.5 watts of motors, plus a 4-motor drivetrain, which I highly recommend, is under 50. It might just be a little bit over, actually, but I mean, you can split this up however you want. If you want to use a 5.5 watt here, that would mean that you're only using 11 and 11. You'd be at 22. So it's whatever you guys want to do. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much for this channel. This video. Thank you guys for watching. If you really like this video and it helped you, please subscribe, because I don't have many subscribers and not many people watch my video. And I'm lucky if you're even watching this video, because, I mean, no one even knows who I am. So please consider liking and subscribing, because it really helps me out, and I barely have any subscribers. But I'm not forcing you to, but I really hope this helped you out, because this is my main goal. And yeah, thanks so much.